Welcome back to the Black Wallet, where we are simply building a generational legacy of wealth, wisdom, and knowledge. In today's video, I wanted to share with you why you should read. I believe most of us don't do certain things because we don't understand why we are doing it. Or we are doing it because everybody is doing it, or everybody says do it. One of the reasons why most of us in the Black community neglect reading is because nobody really focuses on educating us why we should read, and that is the goal of this video, so stay tuned. First thing is that when you read, you mentally grow. You provoke and stimulate your brain to process things quicker. Imagine you are reading, let's say, a novel. Because you are reading the words, your brain is forced to imagine. When you read, you become better at conversations. Imagine meeting a CEO of a company and he asks you a question like, what motivates a business? Because you read a book of Starting With Your Why by Simone Sinek, it becomes easy for you to have a conversation. One, you have confidence. Two, you have the knowledge. As a result, you become an interesting person. That CEO is keen to wanting to hear from you again, because he at the end of the day can learn a thing or two from you. So I believe when you read, you have something to say, something tangible, something knowledgeable, and pass on knowledge. You become also a great teacher. In you having a conversation with someone, they're able to learn a thing or two. That makes you better at having a conversation. Creative thinking. Because you are reading, your mind is forced to create images of what you are reading. I'll read this line. A girl is in the rain dancing. Obviously, because I've spoken that, your mind is trying to visualize the girl in the rain dancing. So the mind begins to process, why is she dancing? Why is she dancing when it's raining? Why isn't she in a house secured? Is it cold? So because of what you read, you're provoking your mind to think. Therefore, you're provoking your mind to be creative. The same comes in when you read a book. How to be a straight A student, for example. You have all that information given to you. You have all the tips, all the ideas on how you can achieve that. But what the brain does is, after you've received that information, it provokes you to think. Therefore, helping you become more creative. It just doesn't end on after I have read a book of how to be a straight A student. Your mind now begins to process ideas and ways in which the author communicated. Personally, I find that each time I read a book, I always have a part 2 in my head after I'm done reading. Why? Because the ability of my mind creating images has provoked me to be even creative, to even think outside the box. So the next time you think of reading a book, remember, it gives you the ability to be creative. So in conclusion, you have to invest in who you want to become. The excuse of I'm not a reader, or not really an excuse. What you are simply doing is you are neglecting yourself the opportunity to be creative. You are neglecting yourself the opportunity to be a better person. You are denying yourself the ability to improve, because there's so much we learn from books. So if your goal is to leave a generational legacy, then you must be willing to learn, and learning comes with the sacrifice of investing your time wisely. So that's basically it. That's all I wanted to share with you. Make sure you're following at the Black Wallet on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and LinkedIn. If you have any questions or any videos that you wish to see more on this channel, please do email us at info@theblackwalletzm.com.